was me and my friend. Early in the morning, we woke up and we went for breakfast and we came back. Had the right start to the day, very early, much before everybody else would wake up on a Sunday properly. Or did I feel uncomfortable waking up and getting out of bed? Did I feel groggy? I always assume that everybody feels groggy when they wake up. Everyone feels tired and sleepy and they all want to go back to bed. And that's all we all assumed so far. I thought that's natural and that's how the process is, the process of waking up. But that is far from the truth. You can wake up without feeling groggy. You can wake up with energy. You can wake up looking forward to the day, wanting to get out of bed, not like you're forcing yourself to get out of bed. In this video, we'll discuss exactly how you can wake up early in the morning without feeling groggy and tired, and you would look forward to the day instead of looking forward to going back to bed. So there are a bunch of factors affecting what time you wake up and how groggy you feel when you wake up. Let's talk about three things, basic things, which you can implement right away in order to watch a clear difference happen. The best tip is saved for the last, so stick around to find that out. That is the most important tip, I would say, in order to wake up early. Tip number one is timing your sleep. Okay, what time you go to sleep, okay, what you do before that is highly going to affect this morning routine of yours. Understand that your body will work in cycles, your sleep cycle. So it's 1.5 hours, okay, every cycle. So you want to have a sleep timing in such a way that it's 6 hours, 7.5 hours, or 9 hours. Don't do 8 hours, don't do 7 hours, don't do 6.5. You get what I'm saying? 1.5 hours. So if I go to sleep at 12 a.m., I want to wake up at 7:30 a.m. Now, if you take half an hour to sleep, go to sleep at 11:30. That's it. That's the only difference. Now, you need to identify how long you take to sleep and why you're not getting sleep in the night. That is another reason. You need to identify these things, and here's a tip for that. Reduce the bright lights, okay, especially all this artificial tube light, mobile screen, all of this stuff. You don't want those photons entering your eye because that is going to really mess with your melatonin secretion, which is what will help you sleep at night. Another reason why you would feel drowsy, in the night is because of your adenosine buildup. Okay, there's something called adenosine which keeps building up as soon as you wake up till the time you sleep. Okay, so the more it builds up, the more sleepier you feel. Speaking about adenosine, we're coming to our tip number 2, which is watch your caffeine intake. There are many other, substances which will affect your sleep, but let's talk about the common one, caffeine, because we all know that caffeine affects your sleep some way or the other. People just don't understand how. So let's talk about how caffeine will affect your sleep, about how when you wake up in the morning, how groggy you feel, how caffeine has an effect on this. Let's talk about that. When you consume caffeine, this adenosine that we were speaking about, what happens is your body literally, the caffeine goes in your system and gives the image of not having any adenosine build up at all to your body, even though there is build up and it is being built up as even when you consume caffeine. It's constantly increasing, but your body can't see that because of the caffeine. It blocks the receptor, so you can't see that. Your body just doesn't feel like there's any adenosine built up in the system. That is why some of you feel energetic and some of you don't get sleep at night when you drink coffee. But most of us, we get sleep in the night even if we drink coffee. Especially me, I can crash, but it affects the quality of your sleep, which will have a big impact on the grogginess factor in the morning. So you need to watch your caffeine intake. I'm not a doctor to recommend when you should have caffeine, this, that, but I have coffee before 12 p.m. I never have coffee after 12 p.m. Finally, coming to the last and most important point, get morning sunlight exposure, okay, especially very early during the day. Okay, it will be hard initially, to get out of your bed and to go get that sunlight in your eye, but this is what is going to regulate your cortisol production in your body, because your cortisol hormone, which is your stress hormone, that is what is going to control primarily what time you wake up and how groggy you are when you wake up. Okay, if you have an unusual amount being secreted at random times because of your sleep schedule, you're definitely always going to feel groggy. But at the same time, you can time what time your cortisol starts to spike. While you're sleeping, it starts to spike slowly in increments, and eventually it gets high enough for you to wake up naturally very early during the day without feeling groggy at all. And this comes from sunlight primarily. So when you view sunlight, the light photons enter your eye and you immediately feel the effect that, okay, this is daytime, and your body starts producing the healthiest amount of cortisol in a correct regulated way. Ever since I started doing sunlight exposure and getting the light photons early during the day, it was difficult only for a week, and after that my body started waking up automatically at 5:30 a.m. every single day. Don't be someone who thinks it's not possible, to wake up very early during the day without feeling any pain of getting out of bed and all that stuff. You're actually looking forward to going for that walk, getting that sunlight, getting exercise done, whatever work you may have, getting that done. It is possible. It is very much possible by following these 3 techniques that I told you about. What food you eat, when, the type of exercise you do, when, how much you do, what kind of activities you do before you go to sleep, what activities you do after you wake up. All of these will be tiny factors which will also affect this topic that we're discussing about. As a beginner, if you follow these 3 tips, and especially if you've not been doing it yet, it will be great stimulus for you, and you will definitely see a result. Comment down below if you try it and if it does work out for you, and I'll be happy that I'm helping someone out. That's it for this video. I'm gonna go enjoy my Sunday, and I'm gonna take rest, recover well, and I'll catch you guys very soon on another video. Until then, take care of yourself, stay healthy, keep lifting, keep inspiring, do what you're doing, keep killing it. But I'll see you guys. Peace.